So these shoes just released over the weekend, and despite my greatest attempts to share the links multiple times on my Instagram, it seemed like the Locust&WildHoney community just couldn't get enough of this new rendition of the Gazelle indoor in collaboration with the man himself, Sean Wotherspoon. Well, I guess it's not too perplexing because, I mean, look at this shoe. It is just gorgeous, from the details of the stitching to the materials used to the excellent choice of color. This is a gorgeous sneaker. But here's the thing. We've seen a lot of great sneaker options release in this year alone, whether it be from Jordan brand, Nike, or Adidas themselves. What made the community go absolutely bonkers for this specific sneaker itself? I do believe it has a lot to do with the man Sean Wotherspoon himself. Earlier this year, he officially shut the doors to his baby, his crown jewel, the store that many of us know him for, Round 2 Los Angeles. Because what Sean and the entire team were able to do was create a space for people who love streetwear and sneakers to come, buy, sell, trade, and ultimately just gather around this thing that we love, streetwear. The legacy of that store continues to live on. What Sean's built and what he's continuing to build, I know the community is going to continue to support. There's just something special to say when it comes to somebody who can come into a community and embrace and continue to build onto the culture. Now, this is not the first time we're seeing a collaboration with Sean Wotherspoon. He did a collab with Asics. He's done a couple sneakers with Adidas. And of course, as we all know, he did a sneaker with Nike, that being the innovative 97-1. In that shoe, we got one of the most celebrated hypebeast sneakers of what I call the best era in sneakers and streetwear. So what exactly do you get from this $160 sneaker? And why was it able to sell out despite the fact that it seemingly had insane amount of stock? And I did share them from a myriad of different retailers. If you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me because I do my best to share links to exclusive sneakers and shoes, but I digress. You could have got these at Champs, Foot Locker, East Bay, and ASOS of all places. I shared all of those links and they sold out insanely quickly. Apart from the namesake, what makes a shoe so good? We're going to talk about that beginning with the box. The presentation isn't anything too revolutionary. We're essentially greeted with a special Adidas brown box specific to this collaboration with Sean Wotherspoon. As you can see on the box tag, I did elect to go with my true to size, which is a size 9, and they fit great. More on that in just a little bit. But once inside the box, we get a nice dust bag with this Earth logo on it and an extra pair of contrasting laces inside of the shoe. I specifically say contrasting because the laces don't necessarily look like the pink that's on the heel tab of the shoe. It's a bit lighter. I just felt like that was something worth mentioning if you guys were wanting something that matched perfectly. But getting into the sneakers, these things go absolutely bonkers, man. Just look at them. It seems like when it comes to the details, Sean always goes above and beyond, whether it's for better or for worse. Now, aside from the vegan suede that does comprise the back of the ankle, the entire upper is all hemp. If you're unfamiliar with what hemp is, think something to the effect of a canvas material, just not made of cotton, a little less dense and a little more rugged. But yeah, the upper is executed using a natural hemp material and is finished with an all-over embroidery. Now, something worth mentioning is that this particular method of embroidery could only have been executed on this particular material, that being this specific hemp, which does make this sneaker all the more special. The midsole is this cool translucent gum, which does follow through to the outsole where you've got the little Adidas tri-forward logos for grip. A couple other cool features worth mentioning do include the textile lining that is the cork insole, making the shoe very soft and comfortable, and the nice detail of the embossed foam white tongue. I felt like that added a cool level of contrast to an already very, very busy pair of sneakers. $20. As I've already kind of alluded to, I do recommend taking your true to size that you take in Adidas. For me personally, I take anywhere from a size 8.5 to a 9. Here I do take a 9, which is the same size I take in Yeezys and Ultra Boost, and I find that they fit perfectly. But yeah, overall, I am very, very happy with the outcome of these shoes. As I mentioned, the details go absolutely crazy, and I don't own a pair of sneakers like this, especially comprised of hemp material. One thing that I would be interested in seeing over time is how these will age and wear. But with that, I do believe it's only befitting that you not only see some B-roll on feet, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw them on with 2 outfits that I did decide to bring along with me before we end today's video. So to go ahead and start things out, this is actually what I wore to film today's video. The entire outfit is new Locust&WildHoney. I love these shoes. This is definitely a pair of sneakers that you just look down and be like, yo, these are really, really fire. You ever get that feeling when you just like look down, it's like you know you have a great shoe? But let's go ahead and try it out with something a little different. Here's a slightly more casual, comfortable look. Yeah, just swapped out the jeans for a pair of sweats. These are actually from Minimal and are kind of like a dupe of the Fear of God Nike collab. Guys, if you haven't bought these already, highly suggest you do. They're on sale for Black Friday, and I think they're like $24. Bro, these are so sick. They fit nice and baggy and roomy, and you have the option of snapping the sides there, and you have the Velcro, which enables you to have more of like a flare baggy finish. I highly recommend these. I'll have them linked below. For 24 bucks, these are just excellent. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swap into the final outfit here. All right, and so for this final outfit, I guess I'm in the mood to show you guys some Locust&WildHoney stuff because, again, Locust&WildHoney from head to toe. These are actually going to be the baggiest pants of the day, and as you can see, I find them to be totally complimentary to that of the Sean Wotherspoon Gazelle Indoor. Very pumped on these shoes. If you guys are interested in these pieces, be sure to go ahead and follow LWH Clothing on Instagram. I'll have it linked down below in the description as well. But yeah, this is the new heavyweight tee. It is cropped, and I just love how it fits. Actually, let me go ahead and show you the new perfect fitting jacket before I let you go. So I still have to add a couple finishing touches to these pieces, but yeah, this is essentially what it's gonna look like. Fits so good. I'm really stoked on this jacket. It's heavyweight French terry, and you guys are gonna love these pieces once they officially drop in December. But yeah, man, I'm super stoked that these shoes finally dropped. They've been leaked for a minute now, and right when I saw them leaked on Sean Wotherspoon's Instagram stories, I was like, I need those. Glad to have them. Glad to have them in my rotation. Such a unique pair of gazelles. And that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to let me know by liking today's video and subscribing to my channel with notifications on. As always, it is a major privilege of mine to get to serve you through making content. I'll never take it for granted. I will catch you guys in the next upload. Peace and be blessed.